Hello, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us today. We're going to talk about a very special subject that's very exciting. It's a great way to watch your content, whether it be actual viewing content or it be digital signage content, advertising boards, etc. Video wall processors. They're so very popular at this time being. That's because if you look back 10 years ago, it used to cost you the same cost of buying a brand new vehicle to make a simple video wall. But nowadays, that processing has moved from external processors to displays that have built-in processing inside, and again, back to external processors that give you more dynamic, more features, more options and flexibility, more controllability, and at less cost than even the having the video wall processing built in to the displays themselves, making them perfect for a variety of applications, be it retail. We see the 4x1 vertical stack there, or 1x4 if you list the horizontal display count first. Be it hospitality, truly 4x1, 4 wide by 1 high, 2x2 video walls in bar restaurant, or 4x4 video walls in bar restaurant, as we see in the bottom left corner, digital menu boards, and more. KeyDigital gives you cost-effective solutions for dynamic video walls with a lot of user-friendly and integrator-friendly features. Starting with our solution for video walls up to 4 displays, KD-VW 4x4 Pro K. This product has 5 video wall modes inside, and it has dual video wall processing built in. Dual video wall, 2 video walls can show the same image at the same time, all built into one processor. It can also be used as a 4x4 matrix. It includes 4 receive bands, and it's all possible at 4K resolution. So this is actually a 2nd generation product for KeyDigital. The 1st generation product was sold for about 6 years or so, always handling 1080p resolutions only. But this product gives you all 5 video wall layouts in up to 4K resolution, incoming and outgoing. So we have support for the standard 2x2 video wall, 1 wide by 4 high, 4 wide by 1 high, 3 wide by 1 high, and 2 mirrored sets of 2 wide by 1 high video panels. So as I mentioned earlier, a really friendly integration tool is this dual video wall or mirrored outputs. Okay, it's mirrored outputs, but it delivers dual video walls. So you can have up to 8 displays connected, and you have each of the 4 outputs has HDMI and KeyDigital's proprietary UHD OTP output, so that you are able to, if you'd like, build 2 separate video walls. We see here the bar video wall, the VIP video wall. They will show the same thing at the same time. You also see additional connectivity benefits of the external audio de-embed ports. We have analog and digital audio, so that each of those 2 zones can have a audio source that could feed into an amplifier and really fully integrate the system with our web UI for control in the top right corner of this application example. Another feature that makes this user-friendly, budget-friendly, and very integrator-friendly is panel flip. Panel flip, turn on panel flip, and you can rotate the image 180 degrees on your displays, most commonly used on output 1, top left, output 2, top right of the video wall. So what are we depicting here? Using standard consumer panels, which are very, very cost effective, but they often have that bump in the middle or in the corner for the speaker or for the IR sensor, the remote sensor on the display. So if you turn on panel flip, now you've got that 180-degree image rotated so that the narrow sides of the top of each monitor, each display, are conjoined, giving you a practically seamless bezel-less video wall at a fraction of the cost of consumer displays. Fraction of the cost of professional displays. That leads us to bezel adjustment. When you do have narrow frames there, you could still improve on that image by using bezel adjust to push the image, if you will, across the area of the video wall, which is without screen. It's behind those bezels, right? So we see here, most commonly we apply bezel adjustment on monitor 2 at the top right, 3 bottom left, and 4 bottom right. So in this example, we see that on monitor 2, we just had to push it a little bit to the left, 12 pixels. In fact, you could do up to 99 pixels. 00 through 99 are the acceptable values for your bezel adjustment commands. 3 doesn't have to be pushed to the left, but it does need to be shifted upward. So we apply a 15 pixel bezel adjust command on monitor 3, and 4 will go both to the left 12 pixels and up 15 pixels. Very, very common. And in fact, this is straight out of the manual. This is the recommended application, but that pixel count may vary from time to time depending on the bezel width of the displays you're using for your video wall. KDVW 4x4 Pro K has a web control interface. So from your PC, from your phone or tablet, iOS or Android, you can type in the IP address, enter the admin password, and you will see the friendly name. So you won't see input 1, 2, 3, 4. You will see DirecTV 1, DirecTV 2, Apple TV, and whatever the fourth source is. So you'll see those actual names. You'll also see the device name, because you may have more than one of these on your network. You have the ability to select video from the 5 video wall modes or matrix mode. You have the ability to independently control audio so that you can have one of your audio outputs linked with the video wall and the remaining 3 to independently route to your multi-zone audio system. In the web control interface, you can also change the IP settings and apply common video setup needs like panel flip and the bezel adjust, in fact. So it's very, very easy. Those last 2 steps especially make it easier for the integrator. Then when it's time to hand this over to the end user, if they're an iOS user on iPad or iPhone, we have the free KeyDigital app with the KDVW 4x4 Pro K UI. You have access to all of those exact same features, but you don't have the network setup and the bezel adjust or panel flip features. But if you're integrating and you have you work with KeyDigital devices often, you're probably also familiar with KeyDigital management software, and that's where we give you those tools for installing your device. And some of the features that we didn't quite talk about yet, you have EDID control built into this product. You can apply 4K to 1080p down convert. So you could have your source feed in 1080. And if your monitors, your source feed in 4K, and if your monitors are 1080p, you can down convert. There's processing per output where you can down convert that resolution. It'll allow you to integrate with legacy displays this way. So you have access to all those setup needs in the KeyDigital management software. And the next topic we'll discuss, the next mechanism, a system for building video walls from KeyDigital's product lineup, is AV over IP. Now with AV over IP, we have 2 different system possibilities we're going to talk about. One is with our 822s and 922s. Now, if you wanted to learn a lot of details about KeyDigital's AV over IP, we have a separate video for that. It's right here it's in our KeyDigital University, in fact. And with our 822s and 922s, we see here the 822s. The general picture of the 822s is it gives you exactly what you need: HDMI video and audio, and control IR, RS-232 control, PoE powered, and mix and match with the 922s, which so they're fully compatible together, and this gives you more connectivity. So if you did need to de-embed audio, you would use a 922. If you needed KVM, keyboard and mouse, maybe your video wall is in a network or emergency operations center, then you could use the USB connectivity on the 922s. And you could really optimize your system mixing and matching 822s and 922s, building out the needed connectivity where you need it with the 922s, and taking advantage of a lower price point with the 822s in those locations. Okay, so with the 822s and 922s, you can build a video wall up to 16 wide by 16 high. So we're talking huge video wall possibilities with these products, okay? Up to 16 wide by 16 high. You can also create main and sub video walls. As we see in here, the main video wall itself, the physical video wall, is 6 wide by 4 high, but currently it's divided into 3 sub video walls. One is 4 by 4. In blue and in purple, we have 2 additional 2 by 2 video walls. So very easy to control with our AV over IP system as well. This is all possible in our KeyDigital management software. And if you're not familiar with our AV over IP offering yet, we show you this graphic of what some of this looks like, but it is all configured inside of KeyDigital Management Software Pro by our team of engineers. They configure everything to your specification with the AV over IP system and ship it out for a turnkey solution, just plugging in these devices into your correctly configured managed network switch from our verified switch guide. Okay, so the other option for AV over IP video wall building is the KD IP 1022. Now, these cannot be mixed and matched with the 822s, 922s. You will see that it looks essentially identical to 1022 to the 922 product. So of course it is fully loaded, as we say, but the 1022 offering gives you support for standard video walls, as we just saw, even main and sub, but also mosaic video walls. That's where you get into more of decorating, if you will, where you have a canvas. Imagine a space that is all one huge image, and you can place displays, monitors within that space, within that canvas, in any orientation, vertical or horizontal, and even use different screen sizes, and they're going to show that segment of the image, the content, based on their location within the canvas. KDIP 1022 ENC and DEC also have independent USB video and audio routing capabilities. So this truly is a very good solution for those operation centers, emergency response centers, where you need to not only view a computer, but also have your mouse route you into that computer. So here's an example of a mosaic video wall where actually, if you do the count across the top row, it is a full 16 panels. And they really build an exquisite environment with mosaic video walls. Again, horizontal and vertical orientation only for the KeyDigital Mosaic support. We do not support diagonal video walls. So these are your options for the KeyDigital AV over IP. And if you want to demo those options, you can download the free KD iOS app. And you could go to any of the 4K AV over IP demos. And I invite you to experience the control for video wall. You choose your source from that column of sources, and then you just simply drag your finger either horizontally or vertically or diagonally to build 2x2, 3x3, 4x4, and so on as you go further diagonal. And this is what your user experience will be like. Unlike any other, again, to end up where we started off 10 years ago, those old antiquated video wall processors that have the same cost as a brand new vehicle, well, those things certainly required a special operator as well. You'd have to have a special computer to control them. Only few people were capable of doing that within an establishment, certainly like a bar and restaurant where turnover could be high. But with KeyDigital, the user experience is easy. Anyone with an iOS can do it, and or you use the web app or our compass control system, as we've also have videos for in this KeyDigital University. If you have any more questions on KeyDigital Video Wall Solutions, I invite you to please contact sales@keydigital.com, where we have a team of experts who can help you design your system, specify your system, meet your expectations, and we look forward to being part of your video wall installation with you.